Wilderness survival, what you need to know. Wilderness survival skills are a must if you are planning an adventure into the woods, mountains or deserts. Being prepared is the best means of survival. By practicing the necessary skills beforehand, not only will the enjoyment of the adventure be enhanced, but so will your safety. Basically, there are 8 skills that must be perfected for wilderness survival. Learning to build a shelter in the right place. You will need dry land, firewood and visibility to others in the event that you are lost. Choosing an area that has the necessary materials to build that shelter and possibly provide some nourishment is also important. Protection from the wind and the elements will aid in your comfort. Building a fire may sound basic, but it's different for wilderness survival. Find a safe place to build your fireplace and gather the supplies necessary. You'll need tinder to start and other materials to get it growing. Start gradually with smaller pieces of wood and build to larger pieces as the fire takes hold. An area that is protected from the wind and one that is free of debris that would feed the fire are also necessary. Finding water needs to be way up on your list of priorities. Since our bodies are made primarily of water and we lose almost 1 gallon a day, it is necessary to keep hydrated. Frequent drinking and rest will aid in preventing dehydration. Some fruits and vegetables will also aid in this area. Be aware of the symptoms of dehydration include thirst, weakness, confusion and loss of appetite. It is best to avoid the possibility than to try to resolve it after the fact. The ability to find survival food is vital. Most terrains abound in natural foods unless you are lost in an arid desert. Initially, it is best to start out with plants which provide the necessary carbohydrates. Progress to insects, fish and animals to ensure adequate protein and fat intake. Learn about these plants before your adventure to ensure wilderness survival. Sending an SOS hopefully will not be necessary. However, should it become necessary for survival, it will help to know how to send audio and visual signals seeking help. SOS is 3 short, 3 long and 3 short sounds or lights. Flashlights, strobe lights or mirrors also work. Learn to use the wind, moon, sun and stars to navigate. Learning plant growth will also help with wilderness survival. Learning basic first aid that is suited to wilderness survival is very important and may well save a life. Learning to prioritize the need of the victim is first. It is advisable to take a first aid course if at all possible. You may not be a weather person, but learning to predict the weather will make your adventure much safer. Changes in wind pressure can be detected by changes in plant life. Learning the difference in cloud formations will teach you when it is necessary to take shelter. Some clouds are predictors of great weather and others will alert you to rain or severe storms. An adventure in the wilderness will be just that, an adventure. Wilderness survival will depend on your own knowledge base. It's all about being prepared. I see many people on the trails with incorrect footwear and clothing. Just out for a short stroll, disorientated by all the trees, just a slip and a turn of an ankle can be the beginning of major problems if you are unlucky. Take care on the trails when you are camping. Practice your skills before you leave home: first aid, fire creation and shelter building. The first time you need to use the tools and skills should not be when you are lost with a turned ankle or sprained wrist. Thanks for watching. Subscribe now so you don't miss out on other valuable life-saving tips. Be prepared. Always have a go bag ready. I have several. One in the trunk of my car, one at work and one at home. Be prepared to survive.